Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cleveland Browns. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Here's Thomas. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big play that time for Cleveland. 51 yards on the ground.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. First down, right back to Judkins. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 19, 18. 19 tight, go.
Now Thomas. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
19.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. You look at this Browns defense. This unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
First down, Raiders.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Back to throw again. That's complete. Ginty out of the backfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. A run straight ahead with Ginty. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
To throw is Thomas. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
Judkins going to run it out again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Tough spot here. Third down and 11.
Brings up third down and 11.
Thomas will look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. A solid punt, but also a nice return there, 14 yards. And it'll be Raiders football, first and 10. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far, and that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Ready, break. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Thomas. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second in a couple.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Thomas. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a first and goal. Jenkins will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos.
He'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Set up.
And that's going to be caught for the Browns. Touchdown. Harold Fannin laying himself out in the end zone. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Dances by him. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll get this out to Genty. No gain on the play. And that'll make it second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Browns' 36-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain, but I wouldn't abandon the run totally.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Raiders 7.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, caught at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive guy,
on the defensive side,
that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Operating from the gun, Thomas. There's a short one caught by Fannin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new sack.
And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Throwing on second and long. Thomas. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes one extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Ginty. This out past the 25. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They go play action here on first down. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and inches. The RPO, he'll keep it himself. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Point after, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Thomas now. A final shot before break. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Thomas on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. And the Raiders first down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Bronco, 19 Lions, trap 60, trap 60, cut 19, cut Warriors 70, ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Browns will take over here at their own 12-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's Thomas. From the gun, he'll throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Back to throw. Thomas. He's got him in. Complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, 74 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he he gets this all the way down to the 20. What a return. Almost broke it for 6.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football's really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
First down, Las Vegas.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers with career touchdown number 60. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Cleveland offense ready to go. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there for their 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
That's the score. Browns 28, Raiders 21.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He sets the fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass right side, caught by Thornton.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Back to throw here. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Dante Thornton,
46 yards.
and the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter.
Now the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. The Browns drive about to get started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he'll work this one out to about the 38.
63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Thomas. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Thomas.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
19 tight, 19 tight, Dragon 60. 18, trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw. Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Thomas. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Crenshaw Judkins
With his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Browns strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 3. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Traffic. 18. 5 years. Dragon 60.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
It's 2nd down.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And we'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Looking to throw. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On the give, Genty. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll cut this underneath for Genty. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle, it's Genty. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Thomas will look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. But once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Thomas. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They give up the middle. Jenkins.
Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
A big play looming on 3rd down. They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And this one is right through. And the Browns are going to win the football game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Browns, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And perhaps fortunately for them, they'll get an early bye next week and come back to action in Week 7. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my.
I had a dream, I had a vision.